time for a little bit of that Ecolonicierd, my friends. Holland is without a doubt the best nation in the game, in my opinion, to play nice and tall with. And so that is what we're going to do today, but we've got quite a bit before we can actually even form the Netherlands. So let's start off with that. Our overlord Burgundy has a semi-old, not super old, but old-ish leader, and we are under a personal union with them. We're going to try to break free, and primarily we're going to be looking to get some of their rivals in. So France and England are both rival to them, which is just about the best case scenario. If we could get them to be friendly to us, they'll probably accept that. You can also check in the macro builder with your diplomacy, and you can see Aragon would also support our independence. So the more we can get, the better. Gonna go with the mill and the dip mana to start off, sell our crown land titles, and then summon a diet, and then yoink some land. That's gonna be pretty good for us, I think. Improve with the Pope Man. Yeah, we can do that. A little chunk of money will allow us to build up to our force limit, though I can't say I think we're going to be super useful with that. We also can grant a generalship over here. 1121. Yeah, that's pretty standard. Let's go with a Diplo rep guy. Might help us get a couple more people to support us. So far, France and Aragon, I think we could manage that, but I really would like to get this one. So let's go ahead and send a scornful insult to our overlord. I think that should help us improve relations with the English. No map can be a work of art as long as your nation is on it. Ha ha ha. And the sooner we can improve relations with the English, the better. That would give us all three of their rivals as our friends, I guess. Not sure if it helps. We're going to mark them as friendly here once we get over 50 relations. That should kind of encourage them to switch if we can. We also have a little mission tree here, but I assume it expands whenever we inevitably form the Netherlands. And this is going to give us some claims, as well as we will declare an independence war. Oh, we will not lose stability when we declare an independence war. So that is actually really nice. Speaking of, let's go ahead and boost up to at least one. It's just good for events and all that stuff. We have a fort on the Hog, meaning we can move our army up to Amsterdam, and we don't need to worry as much about getting ganked. 10 light ships in 1444 is actually insane. All we need is for these guys to switch from disliking us, and we should be able to get them to be our friends. Nice, well connected, gonna give us some money and some prestige. Always love those little extra options with events. Oh yeah, we're making 3 ducats a month. Oh, we are so wealthy. I love that. France is at war with England. The 100 Years' War is going on, so hopefully that won't cause us too many issues here. Going to improve with these guys, see if we can maybe get this event or this mission over here. As soon as they're out of this war, they will help us, so that is definitely good for us. Gotta love to see our overlord down here rotting a bunch of man on a fort. All right, dude. So our leader actually died, and we have a regency. I don't think that matters a whole lot, but he's only 14, so we're okay with that. I may actually not even need the French, or the British rather. We can very easily stomp them. Trier and Florence would join, which I'm actually not too fussed about. Aragon would probably handle Florence. I just need to be careful about, you know, getting ganged up on down here. Their friends, their subjects over here are all loyal except for us. Yeah, I think we just declare this war, man. Our friends are definitely bigger than their friends, and they don't have a whole lot of manpower either. We have double the manpower. So we're getting called into this war against the English, which is definitely not ideal, but you know, can't be too surprised about it. I'm gonna join, but I want my army to pull into the fort over here. That way I don't have to fight any British Navy. So that was a nice little stack wipe we had there. The numbers are even more in our favor now. So now we just kind of hunker down and wait for Aragon and France to basically do everything for us. Got some extra force limit now, so might as well take advantage of that. Oh, hello there. Hello there, I guess. That's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully those guys will come on up and get them out of there. Yeah, okay, they're piling up on my capital over here. I should probably do something if I can. I don't think there's much I can do other than just kind of wait. They're getting sieged down very quickly, so I'm not really too fussed about it, actually. England brought a lot of men over here. Definitely going to be distracting the French, but yeah, I'm not really too fussed about it. I'll be able to get my independence very easily, and I can even give some land over here to France, and it should just be, you know, no problem at all. Willem, a 504 heir. Our current ruler, Ludwig, is a 131 who is infertile, so not the best. Does look like the French are slowly but surely going to bring us some relief, but we're just chilling and waiting on it. Send a scornful insult to these lads. That should give us a mission here. Oh, I need to be allied to them. Okay, we can probably do that whenever we're done with this war, yeah? Yep, no problem. The English Navy is definitely putting a bit of a thorn in my side. And yeah, now France is really distracted and they're not able to do a whole lot in this war. They're landing 17,000 men to attack me here. I might be boned. I very well may be boned. I rolled a couple of extra generals. Let's see if that extra pip will do us any good. Nope. Yep, we're dead. That is a definite stack wipe for us. Feels bad, man. That being said, we actually have a ton of war score and we can probably at least get our independence here and then maybe like take some money, though I would love to take a province or two, but not sure how easy that's gonna be. Totally doable. This will make France actually owe us favors, which would be ideal. So let's go ahead and do that. We gain 2 provinces, they gain 1, we gain our independence, and all is well with that. Definitely going to need to rebuild our army here, but in the meantime, let's also see if we can maybe make some friends with our move stableport to Amsterdam. I didn't do that. Come on now. That means I can't do my mission. Son of a biscuit. Either way, this war is still going on. I want a white peace or get out of it as soon as possible because, you know, I don't benefit from being in this war. The Renaissance, very nice. Yeah, this blockade is not doing me any favors, man. I'll tell you that. Miltech will be useful. Aragon wants a royal marriage. Sounds good to me. I actually should do that with France as well. Make sure we are shoring up our alliances. Having a good, strong alliance network is definitely going to be in our best interest. Sure thing. Let's go ahead and take over Utrecht. We're going to need it. There we go. I will take Utrecht here, as well as whatever money you're willing to give me. None. It's fine. I don't really care. That gives us a mission here, which is to unify Holland. We will lose 10% aggressive expansion with all imperial princes, which is nice. That's good. And we will also gain an extra mill mana on our ruler, which certainly would be useful. Certainly would be useful. Let's go ahead and ally Lubeck, and then we'll have to get our relations improved with them over time. Rival Frisia, as well as Scotland, and then Liège. Sure. Gonna have to go to war with these guys as well, so that way we can get some land over here. That is going to be for the Frisian freedom. That'll be fine, but it's gonna take some time though. Make sure we are decreasing our autonomy, keeping our, you know, our lands as efficient as possible. Also get some more ships here. Some galleys would probably be good for the coastal stuff. Our naval force limit is 27, which is pretty impressive here. France has gone to war with Provence, and it does not look like Austria has joined them, so we can join that. That's fine with me. Don't need this fort here either. Get rid of that. Make sure we are keeping up our force limit. Very important. Oh, okay. So we have the Burgundian inheritance going to Brittany. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Burgundy is a junior partner of Brittany. All right, man. All right. Demand lowland independence is definitely what would be best for us. That would mean I can, you know, pursue some claims and all that. I will get 0.26 ducats of the 65 they gained. Very nice. Demand the lowlands be released as princes. Very good. This is perfect for me. That means I can immediately turn around and attack these guys, hopefully before they get any friends. These guys are allied to Hainaut, or however that's pronounced. Neither of them, however, have any armies, so we should be able to just carpet siege them down, which is like best case scenario literally ever. Yeah, how about that, man? Can't beat that. These guys want peace. I will actually just go ahead and take all of their money. I don't need any of that land immediately, and we can turn around and attack these guys immediately as well. Oh, Lord, this is so good. Yep. I'll be having that then. Let's go ahead and go with the manpower. Always a good choice. Oh, yeah. We're making big money now. Now, I do need to be careful. Like, I could very easily get a coalition if I'm not being careful. So we're going to switch these guys over here and just, you know, try to make sure we're not making too many people upset. Also, we're going to try to get our trade power up over here. More money is definitely going to be good for us. So I'll need Antwerp and then 2 more provinces over here. Oh, the AE is going to be very limiting, man. Yeah, just 2 provinces is going to give me a coalition. So I think I'll probably take Antwerp and then Brugge, because those are both trade centers. That is probably what would be best for that. And then, you know, we'll just take all their money as well, because why not? Yeah, it does look like we're going to need to at least wait a couple of years for the coalition to cool down. Realistically, I may not even be able to do this, but we do have France and Aragon as friends, so we can keep that in mind. Let's switch over to an improved relations guy over here. I can't even get one. That's fine. Slightly less AE if we vassalize him, which I think we will do. I'll just have to wait at least one more year. We can handle the war exhaustion. That's not a huge deal. In the meantime, we'll, you know, take money and whatever. Sounds good. Walloon draperies, huh? I mean, yeah, sure. Sounds good. Oh no, France broke alliance. That is no good. Why? Why? Why would you do that, France? Oh no. Designated Calais as the staple port. I didn't do that though. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a bad thing. Well, time to find more friends then. This coalition suddenly becomes much more scary, though everybody down through basically the Palatinate and down will not be able to join, so that does help out quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and do this. We'll take all their money as well. They're probably going to be disloyal, at least for a little bit, but we can find some friends in the meantime to kind of avoid any coalition. Oh, yo. Yeah, not really, actually, but this is fine. Anybody I can find to bolster our limit, you know, our force limit, that's going to be good for me. I'm going to need it. Got a mission here, or an agenda, to improve our relations with Bohemia, so let's see if we can do that. Got some extra force limit, and you know the drill. Build up the force limit. Upgrade you. Yes, please. Look at that, almost 7 ducats a month we're making in trade. I think we can afford, if we have a bad war, I think we'll be okay. Burgundian crystal now, huh? Okay. I'm looking around and I don't see any gems that will have got the diamond district, so we might be able to actually get that, which would be great for us. So yeah, all in all, the coalition isn't really that bad. It'll go away before too long. I would love to make good friends with you guys. Say, hey, Bohemia, you want to be my friend? I promise you do. The Shadow Kingdom here is firing. Understandable. We need to hurry up and embrace this institution. We need to develop our capital a bit, I think. That would be good for us. Extra cloth production is always going to be helpful for your economy. That will allow us to embrace this institution for very cheap. Let's go ahead and do that. And whenever Antwerp gets it, which they do have it, we should get the Diamond District, a faceting event. We should, I'm pretty sure. And we keep getting these events as well. I don't really know what's causing this, but I mean, I'm going to keep on accepting it for sure. Oh my gosh. What is this? Bro, Aragon going to war with France by the looks of it. Yeah, no, this is a no from me. You are on your own, bro. Why would you not just let them go? Oh my goodness. Well, that means we're gonna have to find some other friends. England is probably our best bet for now. Hopefully they don't call me in on that war. I think they can't because I have a truce with them, but you know, we'll see how things go. There you go. Shadow Kingdom is over, and everybody except for Lucca left. And it looks like the Hawkmeister of the Teutonic Order wants to join the HRE. So there you go. We got another one. Bring them in. Sounds good. We've already got them getting gobbled up, and then Ducal Prussia over here. So that's a thing. Coalition should disband before too long. At least I'm hoping. Yeah, in order to get our relations up with these guys, I think I may actually need to pull them into a war. I can scornfully insult one of their rivals, and then the unlawful territory will go down a bit. But yeah, we're gonna have to pull them into a war with us, I think. Colonial range 25%. Huh. Ship trade power 25%. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be really useful for now. 8 ducats a month, even with some pirates going on over here. Let's go ahead and have these guys hunt pirates and should be good to go. Brittany has inherited the throne of Burgundy. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. They're allied to Castile as well as the Pope. So we're gonna have to just wait on that, I guess. Either way, rival them. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I need 50 prestige in order to get faceting, so we very well may not get it, at least not anytime soon. Yeah, this coalition really needs to buzz off, man. These guys are down to 33. These guys actually like me, and they don't want to leave my coalition. So dumb. So dumb. Oh no, what is this garbage? You've got to be kidding me, man. Well, that is annoying. That is very annoying. Yeah, von Brabant family. No, I don't know, man. A 242 is not that good. Plus, I want to get my prestige up so we can try to get faceting. Really want to get faceting. Let's get to annexing these guys. Gonna need to do that soon. Lubeck is going to war with some people. Sounds good. I can, you know, maybe help a bit. That will boost up our relations, give us some mercantilism, which is wonderful. And then we can also gain 100 Diplo mana, which we are well ahead of time. So let's go ahead and just, you know, do some Diplo development. This is all cloth. So all of this development is going to go directly into, you know, boosting our economy. So you can't beat that. Look at that, 4.7. Nice. A 325 Villum. All right. Not, I'd say, you know, comparable to what we had before. So I'll take that. So what I'm doing is I'm just standing my whole army on this fort, trying to get as much war participation as possible. That means I'll get, you know, favors, cash, those sorts of nice things. Ooh, a regency, huh? A 316 regency, though. Not bad. For 14 years, I can happily take that. First idea group. We could do kind of whatever we want. We are going pretty tall, so I think infrastructure is probably going to be our best bet. Early on, I don't know how super useful it is, but sure, we'll take it. Infrastructure it is. Let's make sure we're focusing on an admin then. Coalition's still strong, despite none of them having that much AE with me. It's honestly just very corny. There we go. 16 ducats for my trouble. Sounds good to me. Oh my gosh. I hate to do it, but I really don't want to lose that prestige. I really don't want to lose that prestige. Let's go ahead and annex these boys. That is all fine and dandy. Once we annex them, it'll actually just drop this and we won't get the Diplo Annex Subjects modifier. So, perfect. It's also an extra center of trade for us, which I will never say no to. This is a good opportunity to get some war going on here. I can go for Brabant, call in Savoy. Hopefully the coalition will not be feeling too rambunctious. And we should be able to just get some stack wipes right off the bat and make this a pretty straightforward war. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, safe to say we're laying the smackdown on these guys. It's good. I got to make sure that my army is nice and strong, though. I do not want to risk running into, you know, an issue where I can't actually fund an army and then I end up getting attacked by a coalition. Never fun. Oh, hello there. Urbanization. Base production, please. Yes. I love base production in cloth provinces. Very nice. A little bit of some separate peace action here is always going to be good for us. Aachen wants out. White peace is fine with me. About to max out on mill mana. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of development over here. Pretty cheap development. Happily we'll do it. Boosting up our force limit as well. So we are very much doing strong, going very strong right now. In this war, my goal will be to actually annul as many treaties with these guys as possible, like 100% them. And that's going to help us get that 50 that we need. And that should get us to the point where we are going to be able to hopefully get 50. We're one little bit away, and that's going to be the goal. Our Flemish brethren, all Dutch by heart, 15 years of separatism in Flemish provinces, or Antwerp will become Dutch and it will get local trading stuff. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and do that. Should probably accept Flemish anyways. We're ahead of time on tech, so that's fine. Upgrade this center of trade there and go ahead and core up Brussels. Frisian freedom will be next. Obviously, that is not going to be happening any major time soon. Now, hopefully our coalition will disband before too long as well. I would really like that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and attack these guys, not for anything other than just prestige. That's all I need. We could totally take this and get the military tactics. I think that is going to be in our best interest because we're going to need to probably fight this battle over here. I mean, we can try going on the defensive, but I don't know, man. Numbers are much more, you know, in our side than theirs. Yeah, sure. I think we just go on in and attack them here. I think this is totally fine. And if we need to, we can also sally out an army here. And that is a big fat dub for ya boy. That puts us over the 50. So hopefully we're going to get fastening here in just a moment. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Say less, fam. I'm in. Hey, my goodness gracious. We just caught their whole... Yo. Oh, what are the chances of that, man? That is so tragic for them. So tragic for them. Sadly, it does look like they got the Diamond District over in Gdansk. Unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. Took me too long to get my prestige up, and that's fine, whatever. This war should allow us to disband our coalition, and then we'll finally be able to, you know, progress. That would be nice. So I will continue these sorts of, you know, 100% peace deals. That will be something that we will pursue, and it will hopefully enable us to make sure that we are getting... Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely. I love sacking Cologne. But yes, high prestige will mean better improved relations, which is definitely an important thing for me. Though I also should probably take, you know, economic concessions as well, would also be smart. And one more, I think, yeah, we can do this. So we'll go ahead and take that, take all their money, and then have you break off some alliances. 12 prestige, we're up to 70 prestige. We gained, you know, A whole state. Life is good. Force limit of 20. Get a value cannon in there. Love to see it. Make sure we are protecting that trade. Very important. Oh, no way. We're the papal controller. Lovely. That is wonderful. Well, let's make sure we are improving our relations with the Pope as well. Pretty big on that dev cost. That's always a good one. Yeah, truce with these guys is going to be up in a very long time, but hopefully in the meantime, we could maybe make some war with other people around us. We'll see how things go with that. Got an inflation guy and a trade efficiency guy. Gonna fish for radical reforms. Always a nice event to get. And another round of manpower development. Might as well do it. We also can decrease the autonomy in this province once we're down to that war. So definitely want to be doing that as well. Nice little chunk of development there. Haha, love that. Why are they up here? Get these guys out of here, bro. Oh, we are still the papal controller. Heck yeah, bro. That was kind of weird. Yeah, we got a lot of autonomy in our provinces, and obviously we want to be making sure we are keeping our max force limit, getting our autonomy down, being as strong as humanly possible. Coalition is still here, man. I genuinely have no idea how this is a thing, but it really is. Bavaria has formed. Yes, I will stay friendly with you. Good sirs. Oh, people are leaving our coalition. Life is good. Come on now. I just need like these guys to leave so I can continue my missions here. Very good. Thank you. Finally, my goodness. We can co-belligerent Utrecht. That would be fine with me. Obviously, I would like to have my friends join. Cruel ruler. Debt. Yeah, imagine that. The AI is going to be, you know, a liability. Color me shocked. Luxembourg's got 3K. Whatever, man. Let's go ahead and have them prepare for war. That means they will, in fact, join me whenever the time is right. Either way, I'm not really too fussed about them getting a doom stack together because I will also have a doom stack. Yeah, so everything should be good with that. Hopefully we can get a nice catch on these guys here. Somehow they don't get wiped, which is absolutely atrocious, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think these are the types of fights you guys want to be taking. I really don't think that this is good for you. They're dogpiling, actually. They win that fight. That's definitely something, man. Nice. Always appreciate this. Now, I actually kind of want both of them. So what you do is you just fire them. Pick that one, and then you can just rehire them. No big deal. All right, a 336 air. I will happily have that. Sounds good, man. Let's see if we can make something happen here on this fight. That would be good. We're definitely going to be needing to take some fights to the enemy. That is a -1 for them. -2, actually. So life is good. I think we're going to make it happen. But yeah, I think we win this war. I think we definitely win this war. Oh my gosh, that local fortifications plus the defensiveness edict, 62 days or 48-day siege ticks is just so good. I love that. Let's go ahead and see if we can bait them off of this fight. Doesn't look like they want to take it, unfortunately. Definitely need to reinforce. 14%er. Yeah, I don't want to lose my capital if I can avoid it. Hopefully 14% is not a win for them. Nice, it is not. Very good. Shift, consolidate. Head on in. Hopefully win that fight. They are still reinforcing a ton of men. We'll sortie out again. They are just doing so much damage to me. I don't actually get what's going on here. All right, let's go ahead and get some mercs. Gonna have to go over our limit just a little bit. I think that's fine. Though we may end up losing our capital siege, which is just so tragic. So incredibly tragic. Actually, they did not win it. Okay, well, let's head in here, see if we can win that fight. They're reinforcing. We need to reinforce as well. We cannot sortie from a siege with less than 500 men, but it doesn't matter because we won the siege, won the battle rather. And now 10% the last jousting tournament. Heck yes, bro. Definitely a very bloody war. A lot of Dutch men have died for this war, but I think it'll be just fine. Just need to start separate piecing people out. Start getting onto some capitals. Might be able to piece people out that way. That would be totally fine with me. Oh yeah, this is a -1 for them, so should be an easy clap. That is a stack wipe, actually. There you go. Tree air wants out. Say less. I want to get back onto my capital over here. I suppose I can fight you if you really insist. Quality is pretty good with infrastructure. It gives us drill gain and army professionalism. I'm always good to go trade as well. This will give us global trade power and goods produced. We do want to probably end up colonizing eventually. Can't go wrong with espionage as well. The spy network and envoy travel time is always good, plus that AE impact. Espionage is just all around a good idea, group. Let's go ahead and go with espionage. We are ahead of time, but probably want to stay ahead of time, so this won't be a huge priority, but we'll get it eventually. Always pretty keen on this one. Clergy influence going down, admin tech Cost going down. Wish I would have gotten that literally like a month earlier, but you know, it's all good. Need to get onto some forts so we can piece these boys out. Might as well kill off some armies as well. Sure, I'll take all your money as well, or at least some of it. And I think my navy is going to be adequate to sink your ships now, you jerks. Sure, so these guys is going to be up very shortly. We'll be able to attack them as well, so that will be good. Let's just peace out East Frisia. Same thing. War ups, much money as they're willing to give. That will allow us to basically come on over here, get these guys blockaded, and hopefully get out of this war before too long. Savoy going to war with France. This is not good. This is not good at all. I do not want that. No, I don't want to fight France. In fact, I would like France to like me, if at all possible. That would be ideal. I would much rather have France than, say, England. Coalition will not happen. We'll be able to annex both of those guys, rather. That is a lot of land that we get to core up, so that is all fine and dandy for us. We've got money, so we should probably be building up these workshops. Definitely going to be good for our economy in the long term. Let's make sure we have our ships protecting trade in the English Channel, of course. Yeah, take a look at that. We actually have 12% more trade power in the English Channel than the English do. That's nice. I think we can go to war with these guys. Would give us, well, actually, no, I want to go to war with Friesland. So, yeah, I guess this is actually more ideal because we can just stack wipe Friesland, probably get Bremen out of the war pretty quickly here. Dithmarschen as well. We're going to need to get our navies together, though, because obviously we don't want to be fighting nations with large split up navies and then have to deal with that. Oh, look at this boy. 3 siege. 3 siege is very good. Yes, I will take that. We will go for Friesland. We will go in here and hopefully we can get a stack wipe on both of these guys' armies. That would be best case scenario. And I think that we have achieved just that. Look at that. Oh, love to see it, folks. Sadly, we lost it, which is unfortunate. I was about to take quite a bit of land. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. We may end up actually fighting a coalition or snagging a coalition from this war here. We'll have to take a look here. Yeah. Scheisse. We might be able to get this before we can do it. We might be able to. And France would likely be willing to ally me if I could get them to be friendly with me and maybe have some better trust. So we'll see what we can do with that. I'm not 100% on that. These guys are going to want out of the war. I will humiliate them as well for the age objective, which is always nice to get. Golden Era would be very useful, and we can do that as soon as we actually just upgrade our capital just a little bit. I think I'll do that. There you go. A little bit of manpower dev goes a long way, and just like that, we can pump our Golden Era. I will do that here, and that's going to help us get this idea group a little bit sooner as well. Get us caught up on tech. Everything is going to be good with that. Yeah, we have a call for peace, but I'm definitely going to make sure that I at least get some money from these guys. Very important to me. Bremen will get pieced out. Transfer their trade power to me. Give me all your money. Life is good, man. Life is good. Getting a bunch of events for army professionalism, so very nice to see. Should probably peace out pretty soon, though. I don't know about this AE. If we wait until the end of the year, the bottom 4 guys won't be able to join, so I think that's what we'll have to do. Because there's no way I can wait out that 20%. Losing the whatchamacallit is not good. Curia controller. Yeah, let's go ahead and just piece it out. Full annex them, and then take all their money as well. They're going to be dead. Now you can see our coalition could grow, but on the yearly tick, it's going to go at least a little bit smaller. And I'm actually going to preemptively... Oh, I don't have a CB on them. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't have a CB on a few of these guys. That is definitely unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess that's fine for now then. No big deal. Definitely going to wait on this to go down before we core anything up. That is crazy, crazy expensive. Meanwhile, we will continue to build up our economy. Nice. Autonomy change and spy network construction. Very good. Yeah, coalition is growing, but I don't actually think it would fire. Don't want these guys to join, but it turns out they do anyway. So, we'll see how things go. Definitely going to need to be building up our army at least a little bit more. Lots of forts over here as well. Probably not all of them necessary. Go ahead and get rid of this one here and then this one here. Because this one is woods and it covers both of these provinces. This one covers all of these. This one covers all of these. The only one that isn't covered is this Brugge and this Limburg. So, should be fine. Hey, hello there. What? A center? British spelling, by the way. A center for international economy. So we get a level 3 center of trade in Antwerp. I will happily take that. What in the world? Wait, no. Did I misread that? Maybe I did. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and pop this golden era as well. Combat and terrain is fine. There's lots of farmlands up here. Oh yeah, our economy is doing just fine. 13 ducats a month, by the way. Not even 1,500 yet. Being ahead of time on Diplotech puts us up over 17 ducats a month of income. That is wonderful. Very, very nice. With that money, we should probably start building up a navy. The Dutch navy is very important after all. So 5 heavies sounds good to me. That'll put us competitive with the English. Oh, hello there. A level 3 half off Erasmus. Sounds good, dude. I'll take that. We definitely could use it. The birth of colonialism. Very good. Yeah, we'll be late to the colonial game, but we'll get there eventually. I'm not too fussed about it. Yeah, safe to say we're dominating the English Channel. Fortress Netherlands. The Reformation is here in Norway, of all places. I kind of vote we just join it. That way we can get a center of Reformation. It hurts our prestige quite a bit, but we'll be able to get it converted incredibly quickly, and that will definitely be good for us. So you just sort by religious unity and convert them all as quickly as possible while you're able to. Could go Defender of the Faith for an extra missionary rather, but yeah, that means we will have to get called into war, but I think we'll be okay. Let's make sure we are decreasing the autonomy across our country as well. Always should be doing this. Yeah, religious unity is definitely making it hard to up our stability. That's okay. We'll be able to do this. Hey, an increase in the Protestant faith. Very nice. Rival France. Feels bad, but what can you do about it, you know? The coalition has disbanded, so we might as well finish up what we need to do over here. Call in our friends just so I don't have to deal with as much of that hassle. No big deal. Take Miltech here and on the yearly tick and we'll be good to go. We have an extra merchant. I'm not really sure where we want to be steering from. Probably up here would be best. It looks like Haino over here is not feeling so good. I'm going to rush for that 10% development. Very nice modifier to have. Haino, you want to give me your money? Thank you, sir. Take Miltech here on the yearly tick. Always nice to see. Force religion on the Ulmers, of course. Definitely always want to enforce that religion if you have the ability to. It's literally always a good choice. And I will annex you, little guy. Thank you, sir. Go with some idea cost for now. Very useful. Truce with these guys is up as well. Let's go ahead and head on in. Should be an easy clap. Got a couple of heavy ships. Don't think they're going to want to contest with that at all. Yo, Lubeck is actually like massive. Very good. Reinforced speed, reinforced cost, always a very good one. Artillery is always a good one as well for later in the game. We've got reinforced speed, movement speed, and drill gain modifier. This is apparently a specific for the Dutch, which is awesome. And merc companies do not cost army professionalism. That's kind of a big deal. Okay, let's definitely go with that. And just like that, we annex these boys. No coalition will happen. Life is good. That gives us our Frisian freedom over here, giving us some army tradition, and our nobility will gain some loyalty, which is actually super close to getting them to where we need them. I think this will actually put them over 100 if I sell titles, so I should not do that. Yeah, they'll lose a bit after a while, but there's just, yeah, I need to revoke this guy so I can actually get some crown land from them. Regardless, here we go. We've got all of this done. We will now no longer cost admin tech 10 to form the Netherlands. We will get 10% dev cost for 30 years, as well as 5% discipline. Let's click that button here, and that means we should be able to form the Dutch nation, and I shall. That means we will leave the HRE, which is unfortunate, but it's not really a huge deal. But more importantly, it unlocks a nice big sexy mission tree that we are going to be going through. Low Country universities will give us a university in our most developed province in the Low Countries, which is the Hague, as well as 150 mana. The Northern Renaissance, giving us an event that will allow us to either get possible advisors and administrative advisor cost, or a stab cost advisor for 75% cheaper. Looks like I actually only get one option here, which, oh, I get both. No, yeah, I was saying either or. It's actually both. Very nice. Bavaria going to war. Sounds good to me. A big one is probably going to be this one here. I need to probably break off my friendship with England because we're going to be looking to conquer them. They will be a very, 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 very powerful subject for us because we get a restoration of Union CB on these guys. So we need our navy to be big and strong. We can certainly afford that. We need to get some spy network and we need to get our development up. We need 80 more, which is quite a bit, but I think we can probably manage it. Constitutionalism in the General Estates. We can change to a republic and we can get the Dutch Republic. We cannot, or we can keep with what we have here. I am pretty big on the States General. It is just such a nice, you know, mechanic. and it allows us to pick who we want. We'll go with a Daniel von Orange, or we can go with a 2-3-4 or a 5-1-3. Let's go with the 5-1-3. Sounds good to me. As for a debate here, let's go ahead and get our Republican tradition up. That will be very important for us early. Since we are a republic, we get new reforms here. Status candidate will get 1+1 in all monarch categories. That's pretty good, as well as yearly Republican tradition. I will happily take that. Years of separatism, yearly army tradition at the cost of absolutism. Sure. Extra benefits from being the defender of the faith, you say, as well as tax church power. I think we're just going to go with balance of power. It's going to allow us to probably yoink a lot of these guys very quickly, which certainly would be helpful for us. So Brittany was exiled out of Brittany and actually joined the HRE. Yeah, that's not ideal. Our force limit is now 42 for some reason. We can afford it. We've got plenty of manpower, so let's go ahead and do that. We've also founded the Staatslager, or however you pronounce that, giving us morale of armies and army drill gain for a nice long time. We've also instituted the state's navy by having a fleet larger than 40 ships, giving us morale of navies and naval tradition. We need to get that spy network and that development. That's going to be the tough one. So we are fairly ahead of time on dev on Miltech, so we can probably get some development, but that's going to be a tough one to sell. These guys are our brothers in the faith. We could definitely use a good alliance up there. I don't think we really need people like Luxembourg anymore. Some bigger friends would probably be better. Send a scornful insult to Sweden. Let Denmark know that we like them. And I'm going to have to break off my alliance with England as well. So hopefully we can make something happen here. I'm going to change them away from my rival. I'm going to go ahead and go with Austria. Just like that, we get them as an ally. That will allow us to end the sound toll, giving Shaylin local dev cost. As long as we maintain those relations, we get lots of trade power in Lubeck, which will allow us to steer quite a bit of extra trade over there, which is very good for us. We've also built some extra ships, so we will gain some money from our trade in the English Channel, a permanent claim on every province in the Baltic Sea trade node that has a center of trade, which is quite a bit. I would love to steer some more trade up this way. We have supremacy in the Channel, which is going to give us 25 diplo power for every center of trade that we own, which I believe is 3. So we'll get 75% diplo, which is really nice, as well as a half off trader. Sounds good to me. Hey, free stability. Nice. The age of Reformation is upon us, and we are gaining quite a bit. So I think we will be doing just fine here. We also have Baltic trade supremacy by sending our trade fleet over there, which will give us an extra diplo for our guy, which is really good because he's only got 1. So it's a double. And then some estate burger loyalty. And then if Lubeck is not the trade league leader, a trade league leader, we will get 10% trade efficiency till the end of our age. Very nice. It literally just started. Might as well get some these light Indiamen. That would be good. Oh, yo, it just said Austria doesn't consider me a valid rival anymore. Understandable. Understandable. Well, you guys still suck and I still hate you. Gonna get colonialism here very shortly. The Orangists and the Statists. Let's go ahead and go with shaping the state here. And that is going to give us a +1 on all ruler stats and Orangist privilege, noble privilege, which will allow us to overthrow any status stadtholder through a decision. That is pretty cool. It also gives us max absolutism, which is hilarious. The Reformation is branching out, and France has declared war on us. This is a little spooky. Luckily for me, we can recruit our mercenaries for basically for free. That will give us a decent general. So let's go ahead and do that. Pull these guys in, and then hopefully we can turtle a bit and win this war. Should be okay. We'll see how things go with that. This fixed garrisons guy here requires us to have 1 more province in the Low Countries that has a fort. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that, and that should give us at least a little bit more of an ability to defend ourselves. So let's go ahead and build that. These guys are on Miltech 10. So they've got a Miltech on us. Once we embrace institution, we'll be able to probably get pretty close to catching up. So they've got no general on this army here. We're going to wait for the monthly tick. We're going to go in. No, I'm just kidding. They're coming for us. So we're going to have to scorch that province and get out of there. Let's go ahead and go indebted to our burghers. That will allow us to embrace this institution and get that technology. We definitely want to make sure we are at least on par with their Miltech, though they're not really super competitive. It's not really anything I'm super worried about. Their morale is good, man. Their morale is very, very good. We've embraced colonialism, giving us colonial range. I'm gonna hold off on this one. As far as the Navy goes, I definitely think we win the naval game. So let's go ahead and get our Navy out here, and that will allow us to hunt some enemy fleets. That would definitely be good for us. Go ahead and get rid of these guys. Go with the extra discipline and the extra morale. Lord knows we need it. Also switch this guy over to the mill advisor for that. And we should be able, should be able to reinforce this fight and hopefully make something happen here. Sadly, their morale is just too dang good, man. Yeah, they have more cannons than us in the back row as well. We inflicted casualties, but boy, we took so much. They've got a lot of manpower as well. This is going to be a little tough for us, I think. Go ahead and go with this general. See if he'll be any good. I would love to have a good general. 4-2 is definitely better. Definitely better. They're rocking a 4-0, so that puts us even with them. They're coming for us here. Now we scorched it, so they're going to be slow to reinforce, but I don't think it still matters. They've just got so many men. They're taking very heavy losses, so this is good. The longer this battle goes on, the better it is for us. Their losses are super, super heavy. They even abandoned the siege on Antwerp, so that's actually like best case scenario for us. Now, obviously, I don't want to slacken our standards, but we can shift over towards mercenaries if we need to. And ideally in this war, we'll be able to like pay for any money that we spend. Let's go ahead and sell a bit of crown land. We're going to need that. What we're going to do is we're going to consolidate these regiments, but we're not actually going to do, we're only going to consolidate our infantry. That's going to be the goal there. That frees up a little bit of force limit that we can then bring in, say, the Flemish company here, which we can then use to, you know, reinforce with our front lines. Let's head on in and see what we can do with this army. Now, they've got good morale here, but it looks like we're still going to be very competitive with them. So yeah, they're taking super heavy losses, and our manpower pool is okay for now. Now they have a 4-3 general over here, which is not ideal, and they are reinforcing a crazy amount of men. I think their force limit is, their manpower pool rather, is not going to be feeling too good for a lot long though. So I think we're going to head in, turtle up a bit, and let them kind of figure this out. Hey, fort maintenance. Sounds good to me. Yeah, there's no reason that this army should be standing their entire force. Like, this is their entire army right here. Standing here, taking attrition on my fort. Why would you do that? AI is really dumb. Keep in mind, their war goal, Amsterdam, up here. They're never going to win this war. We actually beat them in morale and discipline right now. So I think France bit off more than they can chew. So we're going to do a little sneaky here. We're going to barrage this fort and take it back basically instantly. Sit on here for, you know, a month and let it kind of re-tick up there. And that is just so simple as. So they took all that attrition and they end up losing the fort anyways. So we're good. And now they have no manpower. They have less manpower than we do. Obviously our economy is hurting, but ideally we're going to be getting lots of money in this war. Get the artillery in this battle stack over here and have these boys head on in. This should be an absolute clap. This is a -1 for them in the battle. So even if they do reinforce, they're still going to be taking crazy losses, and they're probably going to end up winning. But again, the losses they're taking are not sustainable for them in the slightest. Look at those losses, man. We're just barely in the negatives when it comes to manpower. These guys have nothing. Like, they're like -25 just from that battle alone. Now they're starting to spread out. So this is where things are going to get a little more reasonable, I think, for us. I've lost a lot of men, but my goodness, the French have lost a lot as well. Yo, what is this? Eating the damn... Oh, no way. Yo, the Stadtholder has been eaten. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. What a funny flavor of it. I've also lost 2 manpower. Very good. I'm gonna go with the statist because he's better and they'll still remain in power. So he'll rule for life. So it's fine. Assendelft. Let's go ahead and go with fixed garrisons, giving us a local dev, production, and local fort defense in those provinces, which is going to be very useful. Yeah, we're not feeling so hot right now, though. And again, standing their entire army, taking massive attrition. And I think I actually win this battle, especially if our friends are going to reinforce. And look at that. The first victory of the war. You'll love to see it, folks. Let's go ahead and grant some generalship. A 100 tradition general is definitely going to be pretty good. A 4452. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get working on sieging these boys. My economy will be in shambles for a bit, but that is a price I'm willing to pay. Oh, wow. What a steal. Thank you for a 35 ducat loan offer with a 6% interest rate. Very cool, Switzerland. Win a couple of sieges, see if we can get onto Paris. That was the ideal situation. Yeah, look at the numbers. We actually have more men in the field than they do. That's awesome. Having our prime minister eaten was definitely not, you know, something I expected, but it did happen. Cannot seize crown land, huh? Ooh, the 7 provinces organization. Really? Well, that is pretty dang good, but it hurts our autonomy and province governing cost outside of the Low Countries. That is really cool. We're going to go ahead and lean into that. I don't know how great that is, but that is pretty cool. Oh, white peace, they say. No, I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Wars for cost versus other religions? Heck yeah, bro. They're Catholic. Speaking of, Protestantism looking quite good. A gift from the Lord. Yeah, I mean, if they want a base race, we can base race, I suppose. It's not really a huge deal to me. And Denmark pieced out. Golly. Yeah, we've got some loans. We definitely have some loans. Let's take out a few more. Sure. At this point, I'm dedicated to just making sure we win. That's what really matters to me, actually. 28, and they still didn't win. 35, and we didn't win. Unfortunate. We are just hemorrhaging so much money from being over our force limit. Yeah, you'll have that. All right. Well, I think we just need to say Leroy and just go in. Let's just go ahead and do it. And if we can reinforce, I reckon we win. That is a good battle for us. Is this what you call a death war? I think it kind of is what you call a death war, to be honest with you. We can march on to Paris, and I reckon we will do that. Yep, there you go. Lubeck is pieced out. Okay. The Dutch are sieging down Paris. Hoorah! All right, we have sieged Paris. Let's go ahead and scorch it just to, you know, assert our dominance there. There we go. We finally have a peace deal that I would consider acceptable. The money will at least pay for them, pay for the war, or at least most of it. We still have quite a bit. That's okay. Need to immediately get rid of the mercs, get us under our force limit. Very important. That will help our economy recover. Get a free policy. Sounds good. Gonna go ahead and sell some titles. Was not part of the plan, but I think it needs to be done. Sadly, they weren't even my rival for that war, so I didn't even get anything for it. Let's buy that inflation down just a little bit. Help our economy out. Well, that was a doozy. But I think in the next one, we're going to be looking to probably try to do this, though we're going to have to do quite a bit of development if we want to do that. So we're going to look into this, but if you guys want to see a part 2, make sure that you leave a like on the video. If we get at least, let's say 750 likes on this video, we're going to get a part 2 in a few days. So if you enjoy it, make sure you like it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.